Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Road to Number 1 video here today. We're starting today at 1857. As you can see behind me, a little bit of a new backdrop. Have successfully moved in to my new place. So, you guys will be seeing this setting from now on. At least on most of the upcoming videos here. Alright, we're starting today at 1857. And that's going to put us at 11th in the US. Let's try to get top 10 today. We will try our best. We'll do geoguesser.com/matchmaking. I'm also in the moving queue for some reason. Let me hop out of there. That would probably be wise. All right, we are back. All right, we're back in the queue. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I find an opponent here. All right, game here against Geoguesser Demon 1762. And I haven't played Geo in a week, once again. Just because I've been moving and all that. So hopefully this doesn't go too poorly. Starting off, and I have no idea where. So that's just generally fantastic. Peru came to mind. Chile came to mind. I'm gonna go Chile, I think. Don't love it, but okay. Was Chile? I clicked on the 5K initially and then moved off. They're going to be a bit closer in Argentina, but no big deal. 78 points of damage. And we'll hop into round 2 in what looks like Oman. Should be, I believe, 2024. You can see a little bit of the truck blur there, driving right, yellow outer lines. Pretty big mountains here. I'm just going to go around Nijwa, I think. Something here. Was a bit more east there. We're looking at these mountains. Fair enough. 8 damage back at them. Hopping around 3. I mean, doesn't seem to be too eventful of a game so far as we hop into a Germany here with B-type guardrail. Kind of looks like Bavaria. It is a bit of a commit to go there, but I don't hate it based off of the architecture. Looks a bit. Kind of looks Austrian looking. Nope, it was Polish border there. All right, well, 165 points. That's what I get for trying to cook up a little bit of Germany. I'm hopping around 4 in Russia here. A lot of birches with an interesting road. I'm not too sure where this one is. Like. Part of me wants to go east here, but I don't know if this is like ever east, so I think I'm just gonna hedge here. Hedging for this area. Yeah, okay. It was, yeah, they go east, I think. Yeah, quite understandable. Khabarovsk. But we get a good guess. We move on around 5 in Chile here, 2024, so I'm never gonna go a bunch above Copiapo. Obviously, updated copyright does exist, but Speta is pretty consistent. It was North Copiapo there. Nice guess by our opponent. Not sure if that's a hedge or if that's a really good region guess. But either way, nice guess by our opponent there. Round 6 double. In Philippines, I think, with the insulator on the top here. Like one single insulator. Lot of coconut palms. Quite green. One of my thoughts was here, but I think that's a bit of a commit, so I think I'm just going to click middle of Mindanao. Ooh. Was Western Mindanao there. Gen 3, I usually expect to be a bit more dry, but... Or like drier season there, but it's fine, round 7. And this is not a round that I personally want to see when I'm up this many points. Looks like 2022 copyright, I want to say. 2022, I don't know, it's hard to tell. Don't like this one. I think I will just hedge Budapest and hedge for, like, generally all of Balkans. Was France. Alright. Fair enough. Kind of a strange road there, but that is going to be a decent amount of damage, 1228. We hop it around 8 triple damage. In... What's this, Mongolia, I guess? The little boxy car blur here. Where is this? down here somewhere. Why do I not recognize this? I guess so. Hedging here? Okay. Maybe I should have committed? Not gonna be enough. If I'd committed, it would have been enough. If I would have just went Saint Chant. Round 9, 3.5. In a country that... Oh, what is this, actually? It looks quite Mediterranean with the landscape. It's 2020... What is it? 22, maybe? First thing that came to mind was Pula, but... It's a bit of a guess. I think I'm gonna try it anyway. I think the obvious guesses are like Spain, France, probably. Yeah, it is just Croatia. Okay, it wasn't Pula, but it was Croatia. That's gonna be game. All right. Sometimes you gotta trust your gut, and it worked on that occasion. We'll pick up 12 rating. No rounds to really review. I think we played all right there. We do get ASD here. No rating. Interesting. We're playing Arb Rural. I didn't even know that was the map switch, but interesting. We are in Lesotho to start off. That makes a lot of sense. I feel like I like a good mixture of rural locations and urban locations just because I do like using architecture incorporated into my guesses, but unfortunately, we're going to get all rural locations. And why does this feel so familiar? It feels so dang familiar. It's either Brazil. It's probably Brazil. You like these palm fronds. These fronds here are interesting, man. I feel like I'm gonna be 6,000 miles away. I'm gonna go here. Hedge from Maranhão and Piauí. It was Piauí. Maybe you should be committing there with this the soil color, but yeah, I wasn't too confident in it being like north there. Like I could have saw Mato Grosso and Mato Grosso do Sul. But with that being said, I mean it's an okay result. This looks like Malaysia, I think. Especially with the outer like white painted line, feel like a bit more common in Malaysia than it is in Indo, but can certainly be Indo as well. If it's Indo, it's probably like Batam or something like that. But yeah, with the Malaysia, I think I'm just gonna hedge here. And yeah, it was just Johor there near Kluang. Pick up 333. And we'll hop in round 4 now. Against ASD. We don't even know what rating they are. Okay, Mongolia here. Is this the... Bro, where's this? Is this stuff here? Or is it something else? Because we're off-roading... Bro, it reminds me of this stuff. I forget exactly where it is, though. Where is the road? Is there a road here? I might be clicking in the wrong mountains. Might be a ban for me. Whatever. Oh, it's this stuff. We're off-roading to here. Okay. Yeah, not the best at Mongolia, as you guys know. But that's a nice guess by them. We'll move into round 5. 1.5x damage in what looks like France. We do have a French-style, like, kite-shaped pole top. As for where, I mean, it looks north to me, like, even commit north of Paris here, maybe it's quite flat. Yeah. It was east of Paris there. Fair enough. And we are... Yeah. Alright. Round 6. 2023. Ugh, this is a weird location that I just don't know the answer to. Do you US here ever? Heavily considering it? Like Kentucky or something like that? But if I'm wrong, I just lose the game if they go Europe, right? I don't know. What can I see in Europe here? Not much. France? I guess it's either France or... I think I'm going France now that I see... I don't know. Could just be US. It's... Okay, I don't really know how to get that one, I'm being honest. Fair enough. Round 7. Diabolical location. We'll look at that one afterwards. As we move into Peru here. Reminds me of... Do you just go like this stuff, like here somewhere? Or do you even go like a bit more down here? The only thing is, like, we have to be looking at... These are pretty big hills. We'd have to be looking at, like, a lot of stuff down here. I think I'm just gonna hedge for it, like, here, somewhere. Oh, we're north of the mountains looking at, like, the intermediate mount. Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. 105. Around 8 triple damage. We are still in this game. As we get another Peru, I think. And this one, you go something up here, maybe near Cajamarca. Could even see like a bit more north. I think I'm hedging here. And if it is Peru, yeah. Oh, it's Colombia. Okay, that makes sense as well. Luckily, our region gets us an undeserving amount of points. We happen around 9, 3.5. In Guatemala, you can see the little box blur here, and they do like painting the bottom of their poles red quite often. Now, it is overcast here, which is like usually a meta for like north. Like Puerto Barrios and Flores gets a lot like this. But I think we will just hedge it in the middle. Try not to lose maximum amount of points. Because if I commit up here and it ends up... Okay, yeah, like, that's what I mean. That is going to be a big chunk, almost 1,000. And we're pretty much even on points now. We're up in around 10 quad damage. In what looks like the United Kingdom here. What is the region guess in the United Kingdom? Honestly, think you just click middle here. Like, just something here. And you hope that your opponent does not cook you. Oh, it's NI. Ooh. We are in the right country, but unfortunately, our opponent is closer in Ireland. We don't lose, so there's still an opportunity for us to win. It's moving around 11. What the heck is that? It's like, what is this? Like, Oman? No, that doesn't make sense. It's got to be like Peru then, right? I mean, that hill doesn't make sense for Oman. So it has to be Peru, I'd say. I think. Unless it's like Chile. Or what else could it be? This hill's so weird, man. What am I looking at? I feel like this hill is so weird for like coastal Peru stuff. Is it ever Philippines? Is that a crazy shout? Could just be the craziest shout of all time, actually. I think I'd be crazy to not go Peru or Chile here. I just think the hill, like, being forested, or like, it looks green, right? Which I feel like most of the hills in Peru and Chile are both very, very sandy looking near the coast. Which is what's throwing me off here. I can't really see... Is that Arabic? Is that Arabic there? Oh, I mean, there's no way that house is ever in Oman, I would say, right? I mean, these houses kind of look Omani though. Right, it might actually be Arabic, and you know what? I'm switching like for the 50th time. We're going here somewhere. Because, like, I thought Peru initially. Okay, it is Oman, and it is down here. Okay. I'm glad we worked that one out. We get the win. I'll take it. 18 rating, which is pretty good. Let's take a look at that game. Kind of a weird one. Piaui here definitely could have committed, I would say. Especially with the color of the soil here. And you actually have a different color of soil on the shoulder, which is quite interesting as well. Which is like a good meta for Piaui when you have different color, like super red, iron-looking colored soil on the outside. And then where was that really tough round? I mean, this one, yeah, it's just coverage that I should probably know. It's going into Senker. Good to know. All right, and the Denmark was just diabolical. This is the location. Yeah, I mean, if you go Denmark here, I mean, you can argue that the trees do look more northern, I guess. That's fair enough. And this could kind of make sense for, like, Swedish road quality? Maybe? But it's so hard to get Norway here, I feel. Or, sorry, Denmark here, I feel. Okay, and then the Oman, like, I just felt like you would never get a forested hill, like, any hill with greenery on it, anywhere in both Peru and Chile. And yeah, I obviously saw the Arabic there at the end. But yeah, Oman make a lot of sense, and with the mountains north here, I feel like the only angle that really worked was this area near Salalah, so we'll take that. Took a lot of thinking, but we'll take the win. And yeah, let's hop in geoguesser.com/matchmaking once again. And no move NMPZ here. We'll see you guys when I find another opponent here. All right, game here against Geoguesser Demon. NMPZ once again. Looking like BC on this one. Maybe. Wouldn't pull. I think I'm going BC. No, it's Oregon. Are we both in? No, he's in. Okay. Well, that's a bad guess by me. Good points by Geoguesser Demon getting the right country, though, round 2. 2022. Finland or Sweden here, I think. Oh, I guess it could be Baltics as well. I guess Baltics makes a lot of sense, like Latvia, I think. I didn't think of that. I usually associate like the redder tint of road with more Nordics, though, but we'll see. Yeah, it was just Finland. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should be trusting the soil there, but we are slightly closer. Feels a little bit bad, but moving around 3. In Indo, I want to say. I mean, these rounds are quite difficult. I thought Indo initially. I didn't really think Philippines. And I think if you go Indo, you got to go Sula. So that's where I'm going. And it was just in Central Sula. But yeah, that's going to be 833 points. Went for the water hedge, round 4. Paid off. In Guatemala. Is this the, this road, is this road the one with the coverage to Tikal? I mean, that's not the right angle. I mean, it's curving the other way. I mean, where does it curve the right way, though? Okay. Here. Yep. Findable. All right, well, 125 points, that's fine. We'll move on to round 5, 1.5. In probably northern territories here, driving left. We got all white lines. Little concerned about Queensland, of course. But I don't know, I think NT fits the bill. Yeah, it was NT. Oh, it's actually the main road there. I would have expected to see a little bit of hills, but 966 points, we'll take it. So we up in round 6. Not clean, not the cleanest so far. Let's go in okay as we get a Chile here. What the heck is that pull top? That's an interesting pull top. Not familiar. Where is this? Is there a road, like... There's gotta be roads that exist, like... somewhere. Oh, it's way more south. Oops. Alright, that's a lot of damage, 1918. That is a poor guess by me. Round 7, 2.5. Is this... Serra de Estrella? Or was that a crazy shout? That was my immediate thought. Do I just go with my immediate thought? Yep. Oh, it's actually not there, but it is Portugal. Nice guess by our opponent there, 600 points. I don't know. thought it looked like Portugal, but all right. We are back in what looks like NT here. Is this the main road? I would probably say no on this one, on this occasion. And do you just go Kakadu here, or do you just say, I'm just going to hedge Catherine again? I am just going to hedge Catherine again. Okay, it was a good hedge. It's near Edith Falls. That white road is pretty big and pretty paved. Around 9. I think they saw me go Catherine last time, so they probably decided, oh, he's probably going there again. So you get Bangladesh here, I think. Right? Yeah, it's like surprisingly very dry for Bangladesh, but I think it should be Bangladesh nonetheless. And was max northwest. Fair enough. I think kind of figured that they would go for Dhaka and guess there, so I went for the same. Round 10, quad damage. In... I don't love this round, really. First, that was... I think it's more like Austria or something. Or like Italy than Norway? It is just Norway. Okay, well, did think of that as a potential option, but for some reason, I just thought it was never Norway there. No, I mean, it makes sense. We do have birches here and the pines. I don't know. Maybe I just wouldn't expect this road, but just makes too much sense, doesn't it? All right. Well, bit mad at myself for that one, but it happens. We'll queue up once more. No move NMPZ, and one more opponent here. We'll see you guys when we find an opponent. All right, our last game here again is going to be against Maddie23452. Good luck. They're sitting at 1700 exactly. 2022 copyright. I hate these rounds with no road lines. But I just feel like it doesn't look like the US. So I can't go in good conscience go the US here. That being said, I don't know what it looks like exactly. It's South Poland. Sure. That certainly makes sense. We'll take the 12 damage, though, even though we're both in the wrong country. Round 2. What's this then? I mean, it's Europe, I would say, with the guardrail and this wall here. Romania comes to mind. Actually unsure. I lean more Eastern Europe than Western Europe, so I'm gonna go Romania. It's just Slovenia, okay. That's a nice gas power opponent there. That's not good. 1657. And we hop into round 3. In Switzerland, I would assume. Looks like Locan. And we'll probably just drop it somewhere here. And we'll see where they go. And was on one of the lakes. 219 points. They're in Austria, understandably. It did look quite alpine. I guess if you don't see the low chem there, it's a bit harder. 2024. Looks like Mexico for sure. I don't know. Just looks like Durango or something to me. Or like Zacatecas. I don't know. I'm going to try this edge here. And we'll see. Yeah, it was just Durango. Nice. Good points, 256. Well, actually not good points, but we'll take the points regardless. Round 5, 1.5. In Chile, I think. We do have a indented pole there. As for where, I have no idea. Okay, I will just drop it somewhere out here near Calama, I guess. Still a decent amount of Gen 3 here, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it was Oficina Pedro del Valdivia. That's going to be 1,077 points. Move on to round 6 double damage. in Norway. Surely. I have no idea where. Look south. It's here. Cool road. Sick road. 2148 though. We'll take the points. Round 7. 2.5. Russia. Why is it 2025 Gen 3? I don't know. It looks like Elista or something, right? Trying it. Looks like South Russia to me the most. Like if I turn around here, I'm gonna see a black car with long antenna, surely, right? Surely I'm not trolling. It's very sandy, very it's Kraz. Yeah, certainly makes sense as well. Maybe it would be a bit less foliage where I've guessed, I think. Good guess by our opponent there, around 8 triple. Well, this might be GG. What am I looking at? I'm very lost on this location. Like, I usually have an idea. I guess road is... I mean, this tropicalness, I guess, is probably Southeast Asia with the road. But as for where? I have no idea. I think I'm going Indo? I don't know, where in Indo? Or, like, do I just go for this hedge? Like, I'm just gonna go for the guess that makes no sense. Yeah, whatever. It's North Kalimantan. Well, we'll take the win. Yeah. That feels bad. Sorry, Maddie. GG's. He was a round order kind of, unfortunately. Got a little bit unlucky there. Played okay. Yeah, this Krasnodar location, like, yeah, it's just black car long antenna. Like, I should be getting this probably. Kind of like similar to the location that Eamon had against Feneb. And then this one, like, the reason why I didn't go South America here, I just feel like there's an abundance of these fronds, which, I don't know, I guess they could exist in Colombia, but I think with the road quality combined, or kind of just falls off here. I don't know, I just thought that would never really be Colombia, so makes sense. Also, I guess if we were driving right, like, we would allegedly see maybe black car, hint of black car, or hint of white car here if it was Colombia. I guess you can't really see it, though, because we are panned a little bit upward, but fair enough. All right, well, we'll take it. I mean, can't be mad. But, yeah, up to 1874 to end off today, which is 86th in the world, and yep, we're back to 10th in the United States. So hopefully we can get back up there later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, of course, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another GeoGuessr video. Peace.